You know, I came this close to loading up a different skin on stream tonight because somebody had to call me out in public in front of people I like and respect, because I may have made a comment offhand, like literally. So I sent that message to you when I was on my way out the door from work, and I wasn't even thinking about it. And then last night I'm like, you know what? There's stuff I want to just do. I wanted to stream. Believe me, I was still playing Football Manager, but there was stuff that I wanted to do because I had the idea that I might do a skin-related video. I was actually thinking about doing like a series of them, like kind of like reviewing individual skins. But I didn't want to seem like I was being disrespectful to Saz, of course, because Saz is my top choice. But there are some out there that I have enjoyed using. In fact, I've been using other skins off stream. Yes, I've been seeing people behind your back. I've been using other skins off stream just to like get a different feel. Because one of the things that I've really embraced in the Football Manager 25 is dead era is finding ways to make FM24 feel like a new experience for me. And in a way, it's already happened just because I felt generally revitalized about the game. It's odd. Like, it took me a little while. Like, I was very excited for 25 simply because I wanted something new. I was not done, but I was ready to move on. I felt like FM24, at that point, had given me everything that I wanted. The irony is that it is a save that I swore I was not going to do that has kind of rejuvenated things. So I started a save in the lower leagues of England. Took a team that was supposed to finish near the bottom of the Vanarama National North in Gloucester City. Took them up to 10th. Then I got them promoted. Then we had an okay first season in the National League. Then I made a stupid mistake trying to emulate somebody's loan practices that backfired, which ended up sending us into administration and getting relegated back to the Vanarama National North, where we came in second place by 2 points, but just, and the reason why I'm not coming on stream till 8:30 instead of 8, because we just secured promotion back by winning our playoff match against, who was it, Telford? 1-0 in extra time. But, like, I've gotten more interested, and so it has led me to certain other things. Mainly the content that I am consuming in my spare time about this game. Now, obviously, I like watching people play the game and see how they do and see if I can pick up any tips or tricks from them. But I dove back in to Bust the Net. Now, I've always respected Bust the Net, but I hadn't really spent a lot of time watching his content. And while he can kind of wander and meander a little bit around the point, something that I can relate to quite a bit, watching the way that he analyzes things, and I can't get that deep into it. I'm not there yet. I still enjoy playing the games, and that is my favorite part. But I've gotten a little bit more methodical in the last couple of days, a little bit more deliberate. And there are certain things that I look at. He's opened my eyes about certain roles, certain tactical theories. Like, I went back to a 4-4-2 very successfully with Gloucester City. In fact, it was going back to the 4-4-2 and making tweaks and learning things, like actually not ignoring the this, what they're finding out, where it gives suggestions. So Manuel Pfeiffer has lost possession more than any other player, so maybe switch him to a fullback, maybe set him his instructions to pass it shorter and to take fewer risks. That's probably not a bad idea. But this screen, I never looked at. And I didn't even realize there were recommendations on it. Yeah, because usually they'll say something like, oh, it doesn't have it here. Here, we struggle to make inroads in attacking with the left, so maybe we focus play down the right. Or find ways to impact that left side. And sometimes it'll say, oh, you've only had one opportunity running play through so-and-so, and you're like, okay, that's because that guy played as a sub for like 12 minutes. No, I knew this screen existed, but I didn't realize the power that it had. Which led me to, and I know, Saz, you don't like hearing me talk about my side pieces, but I gave one of the skins I gave another go-to was the WTCS skin, the one that Work the Space helped develop. And I didn't love it at first. Like, I tried it out a couple of months ago, and I was like, yep, not for me, bye. In fact, I even deleted it off of my system. But I went back to it. And the one thing that I do love that it has is in this section here, it has such an in-depth evaluation of your next opponent. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, I've learned to interpret that thing. So, all right, so Pfeffer right now is on a wingback on support. Now, if we take a look at him, he's got vision of 10, passing of 10. So, yeah, he's probably not the best person to start trying to make major plays with. And honestly, his best role is a fullback on defend. Because if you put him on as a fullback, that passing, it isn't as important as it is in the wingback role. So I'm open to making that change in the tactic. So we'll change him to a fullback on defend. Maybe I'll do... No, I'll do defend, because I was actually having some success with a fullback on defend. And we don't necessarily have to be matchy-matchy all over the place. In fact, we want to make a look... Maybe you want to look at some other things. And while we're here, let's have him... well, he's already taking fewer risks. Passing directness. Let's go shorter passing. Boom. Done. What else? All right, so we're not doing so well on the left-hand side. So maybe we focus our play down the right. Try that out for a little bit. Oh, shut your face, dog. I don't even know what she's barking at. But I'm taking a look at things like do we need to have both of these guys on Carolero? Oh, the other thing I learned, he taught me, deals with the training. Because there's one... Well, we don't really have... Will you stop it? Seriously. I'm streaming here. Quiet. You know what? She's done. She's worn out her welcome. Hang tight. Whatever she's barking at, she can bark. It's like beer and what's beer and Dressel. Like, beer shouldn't be a wide midfielder on support. We're going to put him on ball-winning midfielder. No, I do. I want to. I do. I just, like, again, I felt the need to like kind of try to keep things fresh. And it also helps to do different things. It helps me do different, differentiate between my saves. You know what I mean? Oh, and I forgot we have these guys on. We have guys on trial. Sven Kurler and Tristan Makovich Turasius. See, like certain things like this guy I don't like, because one of the attributes he was talking about, and I noticed this when I started focusing on it, is aggression. Things like aggression, concentration are incredibly important, especially in the midfield. If we want these guys winning the ball back, if they're going to be our first line of defense, especially if we've got guys in the Carolero role. I mean, it's not role specific, but you need that. You need that for guys who are going to play a defensive role. So you know what? I'm not interested in this guy. If I could remember how to get rid of him. Boom, he's on trial. So we're going to take a look. We're going to take a little bit of a deeper look into the squad here. So Schürrle. We'll start here. His dribbling ain't great, so obviously we're not using him as a ball-playing defender. We're also not going to use him as a wide center back. How does he fit as a central defender on why cover? Well, he's got the pace for it. I mean, I tend to leave him on defend, but again, it doesn't really have the aggression. It's like I'd love for him to have the aggression, and maybe that's one of the reasons why he's having some issues. So we're not going to make him a stopper for that very reason. I mean, again, his mentals are just kind of like okay. His best thing is he's 6'3", 13 jumping reach isn't the greatest, but again, we don't have a ton of budget. Well, we do have wage budget. We just don't have a lot of transfer budget. And it's a shame because Adrian Koreiman is probably a little bit better served for that. Better heading, better jumping. Again, the aggression isn't great, and we do have him playing in the defensive midfield. Something we may want to consider for next year. No, we don't have him. He's over here. Now, he's more of a no-nonsense kind of guy because his passing is even worse. His dribbling isn't great. So I'm comfortable leaving him on a no-nonsense center back. Labersorger has been tremendous. Now, the aggression of 12 is probably what has helped him out in that respect. Now, do I want to leave him as a wingback on support? Maybe. I mean, he's got the agility. He's got the balance. Technique isn't fantastic. His work rate isn't so great. But he takes advantage of the acceleration and whatnot. So he might be good to leave on that role. So that's good. Beckman's the wild card. Again, the aggression isn't fantastic. We're basically teaching him this role. What do we have? We have him as a ball-winning midfielder, right? See, I don't know if I want to do a ball-winning midfielder now that I think about it. Just simply because he doesn't really have the aggression. I don't want him getting pulled out of position too much. He does have the work rate for it, which is good. His passing isn't fantastic, but he might need to be in just a more defensive role while we still have him in this. I can hear the dog is fucking like I don't know what's going on. Maybe just leave him as a defensive midfielder on defend. Although again, not fantastic, but it is a jumping off point. Dressel, love Dressel. Not really. I mean, he's fine. 14 passing, 11 vision. I don't know if I'd really use him in one of the playmaker roles, and his off the ball is just kind of okay. He's not really rated as a Carolero because his tackling kind of stinks. So maybe we do make him a little more just... I don't know. Why don't we do that? I think Poundgartner should be fine. Tackling them positioning. Again, the aggression of 8, man, that just absolutely absolutely kills me. So we'll have the Mazzala Carolero, and the Mazzala will kind of fill in more of the attack area over here that we're losing with Pfeffer now being a fullback. And the Carolero will fill in more defensively when... Let's do that. Fullback on attack. So he'll bomb forward. Palmgardner will kind of stick back. Labersorger has proven that he can do the job. Now, Molnar. Is he a shadow striker just because I wanted there to be a shadow striker? Yes. Yes, he is. I mean, honestly, he could kind of be a playmaker. His vision isn't fantastic. I do like his work rate. His off the ball is decent. I mean, we could really use someone like that. So why don't we opt to go with the advanced playmaker on support? No, let's on attack. Advanced playmaker on attack. Now, indoor is where we want him to be. I think indoor is the perfect target for it. Although we may want to use him in the pressing forward role. Let's have him be a pest. Indoor, be a pest. We are going to still leave you on support duty. And Dreiser, who's our guy for now. I mean, he's not really great at much of anything. We do want to have someone in the more advanced. We already have the pressing forward. It's not that. It doesn't have the strength to be a deep lying forward. He doesn't really have much of anything, so we are still trying to improve in the striker. We do have Fabian Brauer in, who is an option. Did we just sign him? No, he's one of our. Oh, he's 18. We brought him in because we needed somebody to fill out our bench. He's 18 years old now. He's going to get some experience being up here. Oh, also Krasniki. I mean, God, the dribbling, finishing, and first touch kind of sucks. Hey, what's up, Pagan Samurai? Why is Krasniki? Because he's injured. That's right. Finished your season with Ren. How'd it go? All right, we're going to leave this on an attacking midfielder. Right now, let's go back to a balanced mentality just to kind of figure out. Let's play out of the defense. I'm okay being more direct. Let's leave the creative freedom alone. I kind of like being... Let's just go with the standard width. That's fine. I don't want to counter press. We'll distribute to the center backs. I'm going to drop our line back a little bit as well. Still keep the higher defensive line, but go to more of... Well, actually, you know what? With the two strikers up front, let's leave it at the high press and see if that causes any problem. Lost in the semifinals 4-0 on aggregate in the Champions League to Bayer Leverkusen. Oh, I'm sorry. But you won Ligue 1 in the French Cup. Prost. So still some holes remaining in the club. And by the way, we only have Austria Vienna coming up. They are our next match. Ooh. Sorry, it's got a little itchy. Buying and selling some people, that's what I hope to do. Although I don't have much of the budget for it. All right, yeah, his trial finished because we are not interested. Who else do we have on? Is he the... All right, so Kolar, Tallhammer, and Tobias Horn. Curler, yeah, see, you know what? I like this guy. This is my type of guy. This really is my... I mean, he's 33, which doesn't make me super happy. I wonder what his agent's going to ask for. Let's just check out Tallhammer again. Yeah, some of this stuff is decent. Bought the guy for $6.5 million. He's now worth $150. Wow, in one season. Holy hell. That's what winning Ligue 1 will do for you. I mean, he's a little more versatile, I think. Not that we really are playing wingers, because we don't really have any wingers to play. If I were to compare the two, I mean, they're both the same age. Yeah, Curler's got the resilient personality. Both like big matches. Team player, is performing well in training. Honestly, better current ability for what that is. Competitive streak makes me a tad nervous. Both are unlikely to improve, but that's perfectly fine. He's a better passer. His vision's better, work rate's better, positioning's better. I think we've made our decision here. We'll just take one last look at Tobias Horn. Yeah, he's not as... No. All right, you can go. Your services are no longer required. All right, so Sven Curler is the guy we want here. Contract, approach to sign. You don't have an agent. Squad player, 4,200 a week. That fits within my budget, sir. 1-year extension if you play 10 games. You're probably going to start, so... Can we make it 20? Nope, he insisted on 10, and he upped his ask. Are you joking me? He specifically asked for like 4,200. And I tried to negotiate one little thing. Instead of saying, no, this is what I want, he was like, no, I don't want that, and I now want this too. Thanks, dude. Thanks so much. So let's see. Hopefully he will sign, and that'll give us a little bit more stability in that role. Now, we do still need... Let's look at our scouting recommendations first. We do still need a striker. Really? No A+? I can't get a single A+? Albert Quinton? He might be okay. I thought I changed my colors. This team is ADMIRA WACKER in Austria. Mohamed Badamosi. I mean, he's not fantastic, but he's 6'5". He moves into the channels. He does try to move things onto his right foot, which is his dominant foot. He's 31, but we're kind of like in a win now mode, you know? This is our trying to stay up year. And while I would like to find youngsters to add in, how's it looking over here? I mean, is this per game? For the Pizza Chart devotees, this is all per game, right? Yeah, it's got to be. I mean, look, he presses a lot. Does take a lot of shots, but 36% on target. It's not great, but I've seen so much worse. I really have seen so much worse. And it's not an AFCON. It's not an AFCON year, so we can bring ourselves in an African without worrying. He is scored 4 goals in 10 appearances in qualifying. He's playing in the Conference League. Wait, who's he playing for? Shukarishki. Except this is a release clause, isn't it? Who wants him? Oh, well, Olympic Charleroi put in an offer for him. Huddersfield and then a bunch of clubs in Poland are looking at him. mean, if I really need to, I can move a little. Well, we're committed to spending 71 grand at this point. And we've already told ourselves that we're not going to worry about 1.4 million. They've come down. He's going to want a lot of money. Oh, he would be far and away our highest paid player. But that being said, now that what's his name? Beckman can move back to his normal center back position. Oh, Don Juan, he's going to be fantastic. Now that he'll be back in his normal center back position, can go back there. Then Karaimon, who wants to leave, and who we kind of promised would leave, we would let him leave if we get a bid of 4.3 million. I think ultimately it's going to be worth it. Now, we'll see if we can get a bargain here. And by bargain, I mean just cheaper. I'm under no illusions that... Let me go even cheaper up front. And we'll add in some installments. Over 3 years. And we'll give... Whoop. Give another... Another 750. So that's 1.3 million. It's 100 grand less than they said they wanted to. I as much as I want to make this non-negotiable, I find they always just take the non-negotiable offers and dismiss them. Just in case I did the wrong one. All right, so they'll take 575 up front and 1.1 million behind. Let's go with 850. They're insisting on the 1.1. See, now they're asking for too much. They're still getting the 1.1 after the fact, but we just restructured it in a different way. And that's not going to... So now we're not going to blow our bank. Oh, he's a KV Kortrijk? Interesting. He's very interested in negotiating the terms to feel there are more appealing options elsewhere. So he really wants to go to Olympic Charleroi. You know, I'll promise that. Because if we're not, we're in trouble. Fine, star player. Star player. Can we get away with that with no signing fee? How about a smaller one? How about a smaller one? Fine. Take my money. Yeah, last thing we want to do is piss off the guy that wants to go to Belgium over Austria. Michael Gruber has started a coaching course. Philip Steiner has started a coaching course. We did the staff, right? We rounded out our staff. Oh, that's like another thing. Like just, it took me so long to realize what it takes for a good coach. Like just having a good attacking rating for a coach isn't enough to be a good attacking coach. Because if your ratings are crap in technical and tactical areas, then you ain't going to teach any of that. Really? St. Polten made an offer to Sven Curler. Son of a bitch. Why can't we have nice things? I hate when those teams just like come in like, oh wait, You want this guy? Now we want this guy. I mean, to be fair, I'd do it too. Nothing will prompt me to make an offer on a player that I'm potentially interested in more than seeing somebody else put an offer in for that exact player. The Hugenliga. AK Admiral enjoyed big wins. So this is our B team, right? Oh, it's our academy team. Our U18. Oh, the ADMIRA Panthers are our B team. Come on, Cellophane. Get your head in the game. Actually, let's take a look at our U18s. I mean, we've got a ton of potential with these guys. Maybe I should. Oh, and the other thing, and this is going to be really weird to everybody, started doing press conferences. Because, again, you know, Bustanet was saying, like, he does the press conferences because the press conferences could potentially have an effect on the team. I mean, it does in a number of ways. And to leave that up to your ass man to get it right and maybe not back you into a corner with a comment. Besides, I also found a post that was like, all right, so here, there are three ways. There are only three ways to deal with a press conference. There are literally only three responses you give. So it's not like a slog. It's literally just clicking to see which one's which. Now if it's Tessier. Again, we have no use for wingers, although now his passing, well, he's not a good playmaker. Why would they even If that's his best role, then he's not as good as everyone thinks he is. Well, you can play central. Finishing, not great. Good vision, is okay. Great. I mean, for this league, probably not bad. Yeah, because we got to get... I'd rather have Molnar in the midfield, I think. No, I'm not doing everything that he suggests. Like, I just cannot. I absolutely cannot set up training. I'm just throwing in the fluff. Although, I learned something new as well. If I wanted to have chance conversions go in front of defending wide in place of, you can just drag and drop. Nobody tells you these things. I didn't know that. 2 years in, I had no idea. I know, and I know you're not saying that disrespectfully. Well, that's it. I know, it's insane. It really is insane. I thought it was ball-winning midfielder that did it. It's a deep-lying playmaker. One of these boosts concentration. Oh, maybe it's ball-winning midfielder on defend. There it is. Very, very few actually work on concentration. So we might as well put Baumgartner there. I actually want to do the whole. And I am the Rain King. No, that's not it. Come on, man. Get your crap together. 3 matches left in the season at Marseille, at already relegated Angers, and the Champions League final against the team that knocked you out of Europe last season. Get in. I belong in the service of the Queen. You know, let's do it for Molnar as well. Anybody else? No. Wait, there's which striker one? We should go back to that. Put all the rest of our attackers on there. Pressing forward. Pressing forward on, I think, any of them. Well, we know it's on attack, so let's just do on attack, shall we? New intermediate suggestion of a 31-year-old Croatian midfielder, Robert Lubicic. Where is he? He's in Russia, right? I think that's outside my scouting zone. So for right now, we're gonna leave that be. Not gonna spend any more money than I have to. We're already spending a ton. Oh, come on. Now I need WACKER to Molnar to sign for us, because otherwise we're gonna be screwed. Oh. Oh, they're used to it. It's like when they, it's when Prison FC welcomes the new fish into the yard for the first time. I am the Rain King. You know what? Let's not worry about that. Let's try to sign the guys that we're trying to sign first, shall we? Giannis Papa Nicolau. Oh, that's right. We were looking at him too, weren't we? 31-year-old Greek midfielder. Seems like we're attracting the older guys. I mean, the vision and passing probably aren't going to be great. I don't love the positioning. Off the ball's okay. He might be fine. Let's just acknowledge him for right now. Oh, God. Absolutely. Pagan, I've done that, man. I literally walked in here and I said, oh, this guy's my best player. I have to sell him. I will praise your training. Andreas, I have already praised your training. Still very awkward in his new position. That's fine. Wait. No, this I don't want you doing this. That's where I want you training. Blaz Kristanovic. So I don't remember this deal. They're Bulgarian. Thank you. I just saw Siska and I thought Moscow. So apparently we signed a midfielder last stream. and I totally forgot about him. Alias Antolin. Like, we don't really know much about him. But wait, what? There's something about him that we loved, though. Probably the passing vision, pace was decent. Like, he's a regular midfielder, regular central midfielder. So hopefully that doesn't put a crank on our transfer budget. Okay. You want number 16? You can have number 16. Abdoulaye Doucouré is not here, so you can have it. Yeah, the positioning, teamwork, vision, like, these were all very good. It's ball-winning midfielder, right? I can... No, it's not. Wait, what's happening here? Key attributes for ball-winning midfielder on defend. It is ball-winning. I maybe I was looking at the composure number. Ball-winning midfielder on defend. I'm losing my frickin' mind. So Antolin, that looks like a Nugan face if I've ever seen one, and I don't have them. I don't have them in the game. Okie dokie. No, I don't want this. This was their... Oh, they lost their last match to RB Salzburg. No big shock. High number of set-piece goals. Decent number of set-piece goals conceded. Okay, that's... fewer saves and saves most shots. So I guess he doesn't see a lot of shots, does Toby? Low scoring but clinical shooting, which means he hits the target. Good for him. Low scoring and wasteful shooting. Love that. Whoa. Jack. Only a couple of teams you'd enjoy giving you the honor guard more than Marseille, PSG, obviously, and Lyon. Oh, God. I did some... I don't know why, but like the top of my right foot just hurts a lot. And I don't know why. Conrad Albrecht does not look like a player that is going to figure in our side this year. He's currently on the B team. We're being offered loans. SV Dras Market. Non-negotiable. 50% of his salary. I mean, it'll save some money. This one's got a monthly fee attached. So basically, they're all paying us $1,500 a month. That's really what it boils down to. He can go. That's fine. I have no use for him this season. Now watch, we go down to a bunch of center backs, and he would have been our next best option from the guys we currently have on the team. Jakob Hodel. Positive effect. Less desirable characteristics have had an effect. So great. He's stayed the same, basically. 5'5". I forget which one it is. I'll have to take a look. Trained well though. Antolin to be unveiled by Munyai. So here's how you do it. If there's no option for any kind of gesture, it's always the second from the left. I'm going to give no comment on this. Second from the left, second from the left, second from the left. Boom, done. But it helps get the media on your side. Because right now our media handling is what, like 38%, I think? Oh, no, actually it's been pretty good. 86. This is going to be 100 in no time. And the higher your media favorability, the more softball type questions and the less dickishness you'll get from the media. And it just really doesn't, like, I'm not reading the questions. I don't care what I'm saying. Because I know the answer is going to be the safe one. Mateus Pereira. We got better options, so no thank you. Yo, Rebel, it goes good, man. Just got my team promoted. Not this team. My offline save, I got my team promoted back to the National League. The problem is and sorry, I'm itching my foot here. I've never taken a team into League 2. So I managed in the Premier League, obviously, as you saw in the Journeyman. I managed in the Championship, as you saw in the Journeyman. I've never managed in League 1 or League 2. Because every time I try to take a team from the lower levels, I stall out in the Panorama National League. I can't break into the Football League, and it kills me. But I'm hell-bent determined to do it now with Gloucester City. Oh, so here's the funny thing is, because I've literally played an entire season since we last saw each other, so we went into administration, got a 10-point deduction, which put us in a position, and obviously our play on the pitch contributed to that. So we get relegated. I think we only missed on being safe by like 2 points. Or we would have been safe if we didn't have the 10-point deduction. And as soon as we get relegated to the National League North, they announced we're going professional. So I spent that year as a professional club. We got off to a slightly rough start. We were mid-table after like 5-6 match weeks, but then we started to turn it on. Was at top of the table briefly. So we lost the last match in August, and then we didn't lose again until we lost in the second round, or the second or third round? Second round of the FA Cup. We made it to the second round proper, starting from the second qualifying round. And we lost to a League One side. It sucked, man. We lost 1-0 on the replay at home. Like we actually, it was, who was it? Oh, it was MK Dons. We lost to MK Dons, which kind of made it even worse, to be honest with you. A sellout expected for this match. Love it. I'm not going to make all these changes. Well, except I think we're going to bring Antolin in, definitely. Why they want us to swap those two, I do not know. Obviously, we are not favorites. It is, and it's a simple save. Like, I'm literally just but I'm trying things out. So in the National League, I literally used like 4 different tactics. Sometimes I would have exactly, Dave. That's my thought exactly. Like I wanted to beat MK Dons so badly. I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm like, this is the guy we're loaning out. Set a loan target. Nobody likes them. I mean, I can relate with the Wimbledon area though, just because like Philadelphia's lost sports franchises. I lived in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta lost not 1 but 2 NHL teams to Canada. And look at that, two simple clicks, and I'm done. And all it can do is help out the team. Exactly. That's it. Because like the team, they literally stole the team in the middle of the night, stole away. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right. So Sven Kurler is here, but I don't know if we're gonna have a goalkeeper for the match because David Werner just got injured. We may have to. Our backup keeper. Oh no, Tomas Weber is healthy. Oh no, wait, we've got Ozegovic. Boom, done. Weber is going to be on the bench. I forgot we got Ozegovic. We're fine. It does like because they're not franchises. It's a community thing. So why would they like? Fine, you want to fold the club? I mean, not fine, but you know what I mean. That kind of thing happens. But for them to just abscond out of Wimbledon in the middle of the night in the way that they did, and I don't know the full story, but I know the gist. It's basically like they stole Wimbledon. Oh, 6,000. I was like, he's on €6 a week score. I already did that. Why is it still putting the button there? Who made this skin? Sorry, what was that? Oh, yeah. So we lost to MK Dons. Fine-ish. But then we also lost in the 3rd round of the FA Trophy, which I didn't really care about. But we lost to a team that was basically in a similar position in the Vanarama South, and I thought we should have won the match. But I think part of it was because of our defeat against MK Dons. Why did this reset? I noticed the stream hung up for a second. I don't remember shutting down anything. Jörg Dirks. I'm not going to praise or criticize you at 6.9. Fabian Beckman should be fine. Weber, okay. Radulovic, we're waiting for him to come back. Oh, that's right. We signed Alias Antolin. So maybe he'll just start off on the bench for this one, as much as I want to get him in there. We're not going to go cautious. We're going to stay balanced. We're going to see how things work out first. Let's bring Curler onto the bench. Let's bring Antolin onto the bench. In place of Radulovic. All right, so Curler's going to come in for Beckman. Beckman will be on the bench, I guess. Yeah, let's see how these two guys do together. And then, Antolin, what is his... Oh, he can just basically do anything, can he? Yeah, he's solid. He could play for either Dressel or Baumgartner. I think Baumgartner's the guy we like better. Feet-wise, what are you? You're basically two-footed. Love it. Milton Keynes is a modern manufactured town, perfect for a plastic franchise. So there's another skin that I've been using. It's called the mixed skin. So I came across, and I can't remember the guy's name. I think it's like FMZ Gaming or something like that. He's very intense. And the fact that like he has his microphone like here, like in the video, like by his head, that drives me a little nuts. But whatever. He's at least entertaining. He uses that skin, so I thought I'd give it a try. And it's generally pretty good. Why did I bring that up? Oh, because on the homepage, it has a spot for city images, the images of the city. And like I didn't realize Peterborough is gorgeous. We were playing Peterborough Sports. We kicked the crap out of Peterborough Sports 3 times. We met them up with them in the FA Cup. We destroyed them twice in the league. It was quite fun. So we've taken points in our last 3. We're sitting on 7 points, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Obviously, we lost to start off the season. I think we kicked off against RB Salzburg, right? Yeah, we weren't expected to win that one. So yeah, 23 euros to go see us. That's awesome. No, there are 2 Peterborough teams. There's obviously Posh and there's Peterborough Sports. Guardian Son, thank you so very much for the follow. Oh, we got to do the tunnel talks. I'm guessing the rules are the same. I didn't receive instructions on the tunnel talk. This is us, right? Yep, Dreyer getting it started. Labor Sorger gets us underway. We are on the road at Vienna, so I don't know. We're kind of rolling our dice and takes in our chance. If we somehow pull off an upset, though, we will go ahead of Austria Vienna on the table here in the early going. Which is pretty sweet. Won by Schuller, but he headed it to nobody. Affelt carrying it. Oh, he's got a lane, and he puts it over. That's fine. Hey, the season's going fine. I'm glad you're catching the stream. Appreciate it. Glad you're here. We're only for this match week 5. So we're trying to make some additions to the team. When we got here, there were literally only 18 guys on the senior squad. And that includes those that were not very serviceable. Miller and Laval makes the stop. Pretty good back post effort, if I do say so. And here we are. We're playing Austria Vienna. Nice block. Blucher. Frau Blucher. His shot blocked. Sorry, that's a joke that's almost as old as I am. Look at that. We're dominating possession against the best team, arguably, in the country. Dressel moves it to his right foot, puts on the shot, and Laval making the save. It's pronounced Igor. Yep. Yes, it is. It's young Frankenstein. Oh, the two Daves on the two different platforms, both popping in with the young Frankenstein knowledge. Tobias Trier scoring his first of the year. Austria Vienna 0, ADMIRA 1. And David, I didn't mean to put the Australia, David. I meant to put the comment in the YouTube, but I hit send before it like formulated in my head. I wanted to thank you for providing that valuable service that you do on the Off of the Bottom series. Now, granted, we do now run the risk that people aren't going to actually watch the video. They're just going to skip ahead to your timestamps. But all in all, if nothing else, it shows me that somebody is truly and honestly watching and paying attention to the video, which I thoroughly appreciate. They're looking for an equalizer. Sent in, cleared away by Schürrle. Pfeffer on Nagakura. Felt across. What a save by Ozagovic. It's cleared. Endure doesn't win the header, though. But as you see on the table, we are now sitting third on goal difference. And we have moved ahead of today's opponent, Austria Vienna. And I am going to give credit where credit is due, and that is the minor tweaks to the tactic that we have made. We have put on quite a show for that half. 57% possession. Who's number 12? Nagakura. Oh, that reminds me. I meant to... You see, you can't do it here. You can do it from the other screen. I'll show you something I'll show you something I learned. Another thing that I did not know was in Football Manager until just the other day. We'll go over that when we get out of the match. Dealing with opposition instructions. El Shaiwi drops it back again, and this is just that. This is that nothing burger highlight at the beginning of the half. Thank God Blucher's not on our team. So I put to because well, this is our pass map. Well, final third throw in for Pfeffer. Dressel controls. Is across. Baumgartner makes the turn. He's got men on and puts it in for Molnar, and Molnar curves the shot just wide. What a move. What an offering. I love the way we're looking tonight. Kreiman for Curler. Finds Dressel. Has a couple of men on him, so he'll drop it back to the safety of his goalkeeper. And Ozagovic will look to start it up again. Koreman. Baumgartner out wide. Labersorger. Koreman. Baumgartner now. Almost loses it. Koreman. Like, I don't like this banding it about in our end. Just the way Football Manager works. Yeah. Turnover. Izunwane. Into the box. Teixeira. Don't foul him. Nice block. Guys. We are looking so very good. All right, we're getting a little tired. Dressel's getting a little tired. Let's bring in Antolin. He's feeling a little complacent, though. Don't love that. Patrick Knoll, what are you good at? Oh, come on, man. Why does that not work? That's been bothering me lately. And it's not your skin, Seth. It's where, like, you don't have full functionality. Put Nolan for Endure. Can I see now that he's in the striker position? No. What the frick, man? Oh, there. This. Here we go. Let's go as a deep lying forward. We'll leave him on support. Or I could have made... So the one thing I've not yet experimented with is a false 9. But I've also been making these So I've been making these new tactics and giving them creative little names. So I remember, like, I've got a 5 at the back that, you know, it kind of looks like this with the wing backs and whatnot. So I called it the Cradle of Liberty. Obviously, we have the Diamond of Hope, which, I mean, come on. Like, this is... No. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. No. Teixeira. Oh, what a stop. Koraimon. Shelby. Teixeira. Nice clearance. Come on, guys. Just a couple more minutes. Teixeira out wide. Aliman. Noel looks to clear. It's blocked. Aliman sent back post. Schürrle deals with it. Baumgartner deals with it. And it goes out for an Austria van throw. 4 minutes added on. Part of me wants to go to my shut the door. Nice! Ozagovic scooping that one off of the ground. Oh. What a stop. One last gasp from Austria Vienna. Aliman sending it in. It's cleared away. Molnar, does he get there? No, but Schürrle's got it. There's the final whistle. And ADMIRA beats Austria Vienna in their building by a score of 1-0. Is your Civ tactic the one that that just gives up a lot of goals? I can see it. I can absolutely see it. So one of the things that I was doing, that I've been doing off stream with my... No, I do use the Cradle of Liberty. Yeah, baby. It let us transfer. And Dreyer had a goal drought. It's over. Good job, Toby. By the way, I just replaced you. Sorry. All right, we'll start the press conference. I mean, we're only getting... All right, I can't show you the whole press conference thing yet, but I'll give you the rest of the tips when they roll around, and I'm sure they will. So, if we go into our tactics, well, actually, one thing that doing the press conference reminds me is to rest my players. So go into the tactics, and if you go up to opposition instructions, you get the same screen you normally get. Now, these are the players, but this will just give you instructions for specific players. You can come in here, and you've got positions. So, for example, I want to tackle their midfield hard. Every member of their midfield. Totally disrupt them, not the attacking midfield. Well, you know what? AMC. We'll do that. And we also want to put pressure on their back line. Now, these are instructions that will be part of the tactic that will carry in from game to game. So things that we don't necessarily need to do. The other thing I do want to do with all the wide players, because we do have a fairly narrow tactic. Oh, actually, no, we don't want to do that. So the guys on the right, we want to show them onto their left foot. Right midfielder onto the left. Except this is the left, so I want to go to the right. Left want to go on to the right. Kind of try to funnel them into the middle where most of our defensive players are. And help prevent, all those pesky crosses. And striker on the weaker foot. Goalkeeper we can deal with on a game-by-game basis, whether we want to press the keeper or not. I can't believe, man. How did we win that one? All right, we'll send you on the language course. We will get you registered. Have you welcomed in by Badamosi or by Ozagovich, and no number preference, but you got to be our number 10, I think. Very happy to confirm the signing of such a talented and important player. Oh, actually, he's best as a target forward. Well, maybe we try that. When she said she loves me. God, now maybe I want to have my crosses aimed at the target for it. That guy, the guy's a beast. Oh, I'm so excited. Y'all, the team's coming together. Team is absolutely coming together. I could not be more excited. I mean, technically, I guess I could be more excited. In fact, it's probably for the best I'm not more excited, if you know what I mean. Keep that there. Stevo Pataka is officially handed in a transfer request. Too late, dude. You had your chance. All right, let's see. Are we going to get anything with Badamosi here? No. That's so weird. I'd never had 3 press conferences in a row where I didn't get to... where it was more than just clicking the leftmost one. So it looks like Blue Blau, or Blue Weiss, or Blau Weiss, excuse me, plays a 4-4-2. Yeah, with so advance forward, pressing forward, which is a bit of an issue. So they got a winger and a wing back, a winger, inverted wing back. Interesting. I guess the playmaker is going to come forward, central midfielder. So Lipsinski's going to come here. So they'll be attacking with the 4, maybe 5 if Balkel goes up. Vigli. Florian Vigli. I know him. I've signed him before. Here's the good news, guys. It's Tom FM. Here's the good news about Tom FM. He sucks. He really sucks. He's got the arrow reach and the jumping reach, but he's just not good. We brought him in because he was 6'9". So, because it's Florian Vigli, I'm putting on shoot on sight. Doesn't he look like Tom FM? He totally, it's Tom FM. And Tom's tall, so it works, but I think we need to pepper him. Absolutely. Okay, so this guy's decent. They were under a lot of pressure in the match before. And did they win? No, they lost 2-0. Fewer. Okay, so Bakel is an accurate cross. So that's their left wing back. Hirschman, lots of blocks and lots of clearances. I don't know how we're going to deal with that necessarily, but whatever. I mean, I'm sorry that you only drew, but that's not bad. I thought, wait, Tom FM wasn't full-time prior to this year? Like, I just feel like he was. Like, just the amount of stuff he put out. I know Clates just went full-time. Clates literally went full-time in, like, end of August, beginning of September. More defensive actions than average. Well, all that means to me is why only intermediate analysis? We've got a full staff. Not the greatest, but we have a staff. But it's fine. Like, again, I am absolutely empty until fixed. Saz, what does this mean? I think I found a bug, Saz, that I never noticed before because didn't use this screen before. In the data hub, in the next opponent overview, down here, past meetings, empty until fixed. Is that you, or is that just a general data hub issue? I mean, it's cool. I just want to make sure you were aware of it. If that's one of those things that you just don't feel like doing, that's fine. I know where to find that information. I just noticed, I'm like, oh, what does this say? Control possession style. Well, we're just going to have to press the hell out of them. Oh, yeah. I've actually never, I mean, I know that it's there, but I've never really looked at it. Dude, it's cool. I don't really care. It's just, again, like, it caught me by surprise. They beat us a lot. This is the new SAS-25. Absolutely, the beta. I am one of the few and the proud that he has entrusted with the testing and showing off of. I think Saz just wants a lot of people. I mean, there are other reasons behind it, but I think Saz wants a lot of people to go, oh my God, yours looks so much cooler than mine. Where can I get that? Saz, I think your skin on like FM Scout is the most downloaded skin. Tondela has made an offer on Pataka. Really? I would, but I was all in for Pataka, and then... Oh, so Saz, is that a clue that you are going to release this to the general public? Which I personally think you should. I think you put in that much work that everyone should have the opportunity to enjoy it for themselves. Because Nikki fails to adapt the game to make runs in behind. That's disappointing. Are you going to try to iron out that data hub thing, or do you not care? I mean, honestly, so how many people would have noticed that? It's fine with me, man. Yeah, again, I'm not critical of anything you do. I'm just glad to have it. We are favored. We are absolutely favored, and I love it. All right, so only 2 questions. God, there are 5 guys attending the. I actually think it's funny. Like that's like it's now not a bug; it's an Easter egg. Find the messages Sass left that just shows I don't give a fuck. First team candidates. We should take a look at these guys. Sadly, he's a winger, and we're not going to need him. Fabian Brauer, 18-year-old striker. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, these are guys we may like want to bring up to the team, not necessarily use them. Strength, positioning, like just so we can be in control, you know. U18s are a strong squad. Simon Dick Geyser. What's the cause for concern with Dick Geyser? He's probably unhappy about doing quickness training. I'm going to make him even more unhappy. All the midfielders. No. Yes. Everyone's learning to be yeah, just what Sass said. Even better, it's there. If you want to just go, you know, direct and stuff. Yeah, I even when I was using Tato for a while, I still had that as my skin command. Like, how could I mean, seriously, like, how can I not stream with this skin after the kindness that you have shown this this community in this stream? And frankly, as long as I'm doing it, then that means that Matt isn't the coolest streamer using SAS24. Although Tony's pretty cool too. Everyone thinks we're going to win. I didn't take a look at our financials. Okay, yeah, we're a little over. We're a little over, and that's fine. All right, you know, let's tackle harder. Dressel is going to make way for Antolin. Radulovic is better, so sorry, Beer. Dreyer, I feel bad. So, you know, Kuzma, Hurdle, it's going to be Kuzma. We'll still put Dreyer on there because Nicky's still coming back from his injury. And Kryman, I promised to sell him, which I may now have to do. He's not really going to help us much with the wage budget, but we can balance it out with the transfer money that we get from him. So, yeah, two changes to the squad that played in the last match. It's going to be Batamosi coming in and Antolin making his first start, although he doesn't really have a left foot. So he'll be an inverted Mazzala. So it's Ozagovic, Pfeiffer, Schürrle, Kuriman, Labersorger, Schürrle and Curler, Baumgartner, Antolin, Molnar, Indor, and Batamosi. I think we're gonna mop the floor with some blue-white ass. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about the revenge aspect. Say it's a good squad. Nope, won't get complacent. We'll react well. I think that's what I just said. Who knows? 3 European finals in your save. Villa, Atalanta. Europa League, it's Brighton, AZ, and Champions League, Saint Etienne and Chelsea. Oh, look at them putting in a heavy tackle. All right. As things stand right now, we're in second. We can't go top because of goal difference. Pfeffer looking to deliver the corner. Sends it in. Baumgartner played out. Carler will track it down. Labersorger, Koreman, Pfeffer. Come on, dude. Move. Into. Why did Indor not go into the box? Schürrle. Pfeffer out wide. Schürrle. Curler. Baumgartner. Just goes for it. Vaguely. Punches it away. And somehow Blau-Weiss ends up with it. But they turn it over. Schürrle. Pfeffer. In the middle. Baumgartner. Feeds Indor. Great first touch. He's in. Tackled down. Molnar. Save made by Tom FM. Pfeffer in. That was a little low, son. But a decent first start here. Antolin. Pfeffer. Oh, he's got a lane. He's got a shot, and he hits the post. Oh, no. It's going to be one of those. We're gonna like, draw this one 1-1. We're going to plaster him with shots. We'll get one through after we hit the woodwork 2 more times. And then they will have 2 shots on goal, 1 on target, and that 1 on target's going to score. Nice feed, Labersorger. Plays it in. Indor leaves it into the middle. Curler. Indor heads it down and just wide. We're not going to... We just can't hit the target all of a sudden. Buckle. Huseberger. Kellerman. Great defense in the box. Batamosi, though, loses it. Buckle. Tote. And he puts that high. Wait, is that the Tote we played with before, too? Milan Tote. I think maybe. I don't remember where he came from. But that name sounds familiar. Now I'm going to be seeing former players all over the place. Real or imagined. Labersorger in. Molnar. Controls. Drops back for Kohler. Labersorger. Baumgartner. Into the middle, Antolin. Oh, he's got a man wide open on the left. That's Pfeffer. Pushing forward. Pfeffer. Taking it deeper. In. Batamosi. We honestly could not be more dominant in this match if we had tried. Pfeffer in. Oh, Indor off target. Oh. Come on, we deserve something out of this. Why are we playing it down the left side? We literally have instructions to go down the right. Indor, great dribble. Labersorger. 2 men on him. Taken out. Clean tackle by Kellerman. And a counter on for Blau-Weiss. Good tracking back by the defense here. Kellerman does manage to get inside, but puts in the path of Koroman. Molnar pushing it forward. Molnar. He's got guys running. He takes it himself. That's the one problem with shoot on sight. The one problem with shoot on sight. Bottomosi to Molnar. I mean, Molnar's in. Oh, come on. Can we set Molnar to pass instead of shoot? Please. Comes Steve to get the ball. Oh, I can't do that now. Is there a way to set player instructions for him? Shoot less often. Cross. Yeah, that's... Nope. Not what I need. Meanwhile, the scoreless dominance continues. The color, Baumgartner and Molnar. Baumgartner, Bottomosi, Labersorger. Probably looking for the 1-2. All the way across the Pfeffer. Hassan Pfeffer. Pushes it down. Into the middle. Alawine Endor is third of the year. There we go. Finally. Yeah, making the final. Like, making... Honestly, be competitive is one... It's nothing. Be competitive is don't get blown out in your one game. Like, seriously, like when I got knocked out of the FA trophy in the first round, second round, but the first round that my team was in, when I got knocked out, just because I only lost by 1, it counted as be competitive. Beautiful first half. No notes except score more, please. Good job by Koroman getting over there. I mean, this is what Antolin, oh, just wide. This is the amazing thing about this game, is we made some minor changes based on information we had, and it has turned this team that looked okay in their first couple of matches, that played well enough, into an absolutely dominating force right now. And like one of the things that I have come to discover, now you guys probably already knew this, but like I felt like once you found the tactic, then that was what you did. But it's an ever-evolving thing. Antolin, I think he was offside. Oh, and how did that stay out? How did that stay out? Antolin is snake bitten. The goalkeeper on the side has been running with some Czech goalie who was in the Austrian league. Labersorger almost lost it, but he won it back. So I'll give it to Koroman to kind of reload. Labersorger up the far sideline. Molnar, good touch. Into the box. Indoor, just a bit too strong. Antolin's on a 6.5 because he's just that unlucky. I mean, he's also coming back off of an injury. Oh, Oh, God. Antolin should have a frickin' hat trick. Gonna bring Mradulovic on. Yeah, he can play the advanced playmaker. He can play in that role. We'll see how he does. Pfeffer has been impressive in this match. Oh, look at that first touch by Endor. Plays it across. Molnar trailing. He shoots and scores. Jakob Molnar, first goal of the year. And we're about to replace him, so he's going to get clapped off by the home fans. ADMIRA 2, Blau-Weiß Linz. Blue Blau. I want to say like Blue Bloods. Blau-Weiß Linz 0. This is probably, I mean, aside from the matches like you win 5-0, like this is a very comprehensive victory. And just, oh my God, over the top. Endor. He's got Botamosi. Oh, come on, you gotta square that to Botamosi, man. Give him the opportunity. He had a much better chance. Uh-oh. Turned over. They have 3 shots on goal, none on target. 1 on target, and they almost scored it. Great job by Ozegovic, who has earned himself a clean sheet here as well. Antolin. Look at Endor just fighting. Schürrle shoots and scores. Jakob Schürrle, his first of the year. Aluin Endor picking up the assist. ADMIRA 3, Blau-Weiß 0. And this one is all but over. So let's give some playing time, shall we? Marcel Kuzma will come in. We'll let Schürrle get clapped off. And Curler's a little tired. Don't want to play Dressel there. Dressel's not really a ball-winning midfielder kind of guy. That's just... All right, maybe he is. Although, didn't I change that? I thought I changed that. Having just the ball-winning, like, I don't know, that can be a little dangerous. Not going to worry too much about it. Just go no nonsense for you. So we got a stopper. We'll do a cover. Anybody else? Anybody else? I mean, Antolin's feeling complacent, but I really don't have anyone to take his spot now. Botamosi will come off. Dreyer will go on. Dreyer at least earned himself some playing time. I mean, look at the resilience of Aluin Endor here. I mean, literally just going straight through his man to make sure that he would get possession of that one. Sadly, we still don't have the opportunity to go top. RB Salzburg with a game in hand and a plus 11 goal difference. And I do realize that my way of playing the game now it's a little longer and more methodical. Good grab by Tom. But we tailored our approach. I mean, there are certain things like the hard tackling on the midfielders, the pressing the back line. That's something we want to do all the time. But like, we're shooting on sight simply because we knew that Vegli is shaky. From our personal experience, having him as our goalkeeper, we knew that he wasn't going to be. Yeah, to a certain extent. I mean, there's like, obviously it's a little harder to go to the 5 at the back. I have like one match I was using my 4-2-4 and it just wasn't working. I was going up against a 4-2-3-1. And one thing that So there's a something, and it may be in SAS, and SAS could tell me if it is. In the mixed skin that I was using, they have on the home screen, you can put, it'll show you the formations you faced and how often, and your clear-cut chances, the differential, and it'll give you the formations that you've used in the clear-cut chance differential. And not only from that, but just from my experience in the game, I was having an issue against 4-2-3, 4-2-3-1. Just like containing it and doing the thing. But I saw that, so I started the year using the Diamond of Hope before I created the 4-4-2. And even though the 4-4-2 was winning, even though the 4-4-2 was winning, what ended up happening was, I'm sorry, losing my train of thought a little bit. Alouine Andor, player of the match. Damn straight he was. I went back and I looked at the season and saw that early on in the year, using the Diamond of Hope, I was actually winning against a 4-2-3-1. So I switched to that tactic. And the way that I have the players that I have in the Gloucester save, or at least I had this year, obviously it's going to change, because there aren't many that I plan on taking, even though we had a great season, there aren't many I plan on taking with me into the National League. Just because, like, money and stuff like that. Like, I'm going to give myself a little flexibility. There are a couple of guys that I had in that are, like, League 2 potential that I'm probably going to keep. Except for maybe one. All right, so let's see if we can... Nothing. These are... Press conferences in Austria are boring. I'm using the real name fix. See? Napoli, Juventus, Bologna, Atalanta, Milan, no Casio or whatever it is. No Blue Neri. Nope, 100% 100% name fix. I need the name fix. It's like I need the name fix. I needed to fix like the Man United, like I needed to give Man U a badge. Like I just need that kind of crap. All right, so first, rest. Well, rest Dressel, too. I mean, not that they played a ton. So we got Austria Lustenau coming up in 8 days. That's not what I meant to do. Yes, I did. I'm going to look for it in a minute. And we'll praise our training. So, thank you. But it helped give me that little extra, that little extra boost of confidence. And I literally there was a period of time during our winning ways where I was like, okay, I'm going to start the Cradle of Liberty today. I'm going to do the, what did I call my 4-4-2? I have it saved. I can actually pull it up. And the other thing I discovered, and again, it's in the game, it's not like it's brand new, but I didn't realize that you're not limited to just having 3 potential tactics. You can only train 3 tactics at once. And I'm gonna load up I just want to see what it's called. Oh, of course. The llama. Yeah, no, these are these are real names. Like you went, and the reason I know that is because when I do the Kit Basher stuff, I have to load the league in and get the clubs. I mean, obviously, we're not playing this type of system, And like this is a defensive winger because of the player that it was, and I had the fullback on attack, and this one's set up with overlaps. You know, so leaving it as a defensive winger is fine. And like the guy I had here is like a quintessential deep lying playmaker. Like that was like the only thing he was good at. I mean, he could be ball winning as well. And then like I would switch this. This is set to DM right now because the last time I used it, the guy playing was not as good, not as versatile. But I'll usually use like a ball winning midfielder here. And I make some tweaks here and there. Like, honestly, like I haven't saved it in a while. This isn't a wide playmaker anymore. I don't want to save it from here because I've been using it in Gloucester. And then like the strikers, the roles really depend. Like this, I actually use typically as a poacher now because of, again, the guy that plays in that role. Like he is the quintessential poacher, and that is what he is best at. And poachers, you know, help occupy the center backs. They keep them honest in offense. Now I'm wondering where that would. Hold on. Let me go into my overview. Ask for shape? No. No. No, not zone map, not XG table, not XG match story, shot map, scattergraph. Scattergraph? No. It's definitely not here. Oh, here. Found it. It's in the data hub under Team Analyst Report. So it showed we've used in the last 27 matches. So it isn't just this is a manager thing, or maybe it is the team thing. So we've started with the diamond now. Obviously, like clear cut chances is negative at the moment, but like formations faced. So you know we do best against the 4-3-3 right now. This formation does pretty well, or the formations we've used. So our 4-3-3 and this 4-4-2 have done, or this the diamond have done well against. Now I wish you could do like a which ones have, you know, which against which. But for me, just if I go into the schedule and I actually have it set up this way, so it transferred over, so I can see what I've used and what the opponents have used. So right now, and this could be just an outlier because it was rapid, right now this formation doesn't do so well against the 5-3-2. So maybe we go with the llama or a variation thereof. You know, maybe we try out a 4-4-2 because I know with my Gloucester team, that 4-4-2 did well against 5-3-2s. Didn't face a lot of them, but it did. And we can know if we just, you know, pay attention and look at these things. We know what we're facing, but I mean, it's right on our freaking home screen. Next opponent, boom, right there. Expected tactics. So Austria Lustenau runs a 5-2-3. You know, flat back 7. Maybe we try. Maybe we start out with the diamond, see how it goes, and then make a switch if necessary. My only fear with that is, you know, obviously we may be down at that point. Maybe we see if the 4-4-2 is going to work against that. Who knows? But we do know. Maybe we just go back to our old 4-3-3 if I can find it. Oh, I know. I've got it in there. It's 3-0 off. I'm sorry, not the 4-3-3. In fact, I didn't even look here. Like 4-2-1-2. It's never been started against us, but we have played it. Wait, do they have 4-2-1-2? Now I'm confusing myself. No, they're a 5-2-2-1. Excuse me. Even better. So we do have some data on that. 5-2-2-1. So look at this. 5-2-2-1 faced. They started twice against us. We have a +6 differential in clear-cut chances. We get one chance every 17 minutes. We give one up every 34, which is kind of not great. But there. Just a little bit of more in-depth. You've now learned something in Football Manager that you may not have known before. Unless you watch Bust the Net and some of those other tactics guys. I gotta watch more RDF now. And the other thing I liked about watching the Bust the Net stuff is he's not pushing a specific tactic. Like it's not a this is the wonder tactic to use. It's more about thinking critically about what you're doing and honestly not just blowing through. Oh, it's deadline day? Okay, well, I'm going to need more coffee if we're doing the deadline day. Not sure if we have a lot to do for deadline day. Maybe pick up another center back, but we've got it. That's like a give and take if we're going to do that. So hang tight, everyone. We'll be back in a little bit. If I've taught you something, then wow, you must not be good at Football Manager, because if I'm teaching you stuff, then we're all in trouble. But I appreciate. But yeah, like the videos I was watching wasn't like the ultimate 4-4-2. It was the ways that you can make this work and certain permutations, and of course it's all based on which team was being used. And ideas like if this is happening to you, here's what you can do to counter that potentially, or you can set it up this way in order to just avoid it altogether. And the fact that I learned stuff just made me very, very happy. So hang tight. We will we'll be right back. Wait, who's Jermaine Defoe? Is that somebody I need to learn about? All right, we're taking part in deadline day. Spurs legend. Oh, okay. Spurs legend. Giannis popping. Oh, we don't need him anymore. We don't need you anymore. Luka Velishkovic. Oh God, I wish. 5'2" goal machine. Kept 2 clean sheets in 4 matches for Boa Vista. 6'6". I mean, this is probably in relation to our team. God. We have no money, though. We need to raise funds, if nothing else. So what is our situation? Situation here. So Koroman, Schiller, Beckman, Kuzma. I mean, do we weaken ourselves a little bit by letting Koroman go? He wants to go. Right? He wants to go. I don't want him to go. Wait. Come, bring this back. There are very few skins that have this, which again is something that I didn't really use before. But I mean, let's look at the central defender numbers. So across the big 5 leagues is how it breaks it down. So he's below average in tackles per 90. Well above average in clearances. Now he is playing in a no-nonsense role, so that's not a shock. Interceptions, though, not great. Blocks, pretty good. And decent with the progressive passes. So he's not bad. Krasnicki's what? A goal-scoring attacker, right? Not bad. He's average. Well, a little average. What is this? NP times G per 90. What does that mean? Anybody know what that means? Shots on target per 90. He's elite there. But his conversion rate just sucks. That's why we brought in a guy like Badamosi, who doesn't have a ton of data. So okay, let's do this. Let's see how everybody else is on our back line. So Beckman, as a central defender, he hasn't really played in that role necessarily. Good with the tackles, good with the clearances, interceptions way low. That's probably why we got a different DM. Elite blocks and progressive passes, really good. So Beckman's good. Oh no, Pfeffer's on the outside. Who else is back there? Who else do we have on the back line? Koroman. Oh, Schiller. Jakob Schiller. I think we rate Schiller higher than he really is. So I guess the question is, do we try to fix do we try to fix our financials, or do we just say screw it and move forward? I'm leaning towards screw it and move forward, to be honest with you. Beckman is getting, maybe it's Beckman that we he just doesn't have the value though. So getting rid of Fabian Beckman really wouldn't do much for us. I mean, Kuriman is wanted by Cagliari. Non-penalty XG, thank you. All right, let's see what we could get for him. To say curious, you see nobody, like, they're looking to generate funds. So we'll see. We'll see if they do anything. I mean, so my guess is we should just sell him. Because my guess is he's not going, no interest in signing a new contract. Beckman, on the other hand, he's got an extension clause. So why don't we trigger that? That might pump his value up as well. Jakob Hurl, let's hold that thought in reserve. Stefan Radulovic, him as well. He's kind of untested in my brain. Honestly, he's just kind of mid, isn't he? He's got no value to him. That's definitely a spot we want to improve. Tomas Weber, not sure what he's worth yet. We still have one active transfer. What's the active transfer? Under 18s physio. Okay. Are you confident that you have a squad finalized heading into deadline day? I'm confident we're good to go. And now we're going to get the question, what position would you want to improve upon? And I hate that question. Because I feel like it's a trap question. St. Paul. Would I want to sell him within the league? Not for, well, I mean, it's not terrible. And they want to sign a replacement player first. Oh, wait, do I want to put that in about us signing a replacement player? I mean, kinda. I mean, we need the cash. We really need the cash, although we're only getting 30% of our transfer value. So that kind of sucks. Hopefully he makes a decision quickly. In the meantime, we don't have any money to sign anybody, though. Even if we were to get somebody on a free. Even the guys that we know something about. So you can filter, but you can't really filter. Because we also have no free agent offers. Oh, we got Frederick Appelgard. It's more of a left-wingy type of guy. And I think we're okay with Pfeffer. Unless we want to move Pfeffer into the... No, Pfeffer can't play in the middle. Although he is 6'1". I mean, Pfeffer is kind of... We've got to expect that we're going to have some mid on this team. That's just... that's just a fact of life. Maybe we... Oh, God, no. Yeah, he's not. That's not a What about Schnabel? Pixel, my man. See, his aggression's a little low, but everything else is kind of okay. He's 18 years old. And anything? Oh, it's wide center back. That's what I want. And train you as a wide center back on defend. Taking control of his tell me about the game against Fortaleza. I will watch the highlight. Can you like DM me a place to find the highlights? I would love that. Because I want to be able to pay more attention, honestly, to what's going on. Wait, before I do that, come here. What was the dude's name? Schnabel, right? We're going to move you to the senior squad. Oh, just on YouTube? But I'm never on YouTube. I'm on YouTube so freaking much. It really is amazing how much I'm on YouTube these days. I'm going to take control of individual training. You're the same black line that was drawn on you. It's drawn on me. Now it's drawn me in. So all of my defenders, including Jakob Bergman. Why not? No, not Jakob Bergman. Oh, come on, man. Wide center back on defend. Wait, why did it not do it for everybody? Oh, I have to do it in the training, don't I? Oh, crud. Oh, this is everyone. This is everyone, right? Can I deselect all, please? Thank you. Not you two. Said not you two, and not Sven. Not you either. Oh, come on, man. Swear to God. Why is this only showing my team? Pixel, I'm like doing like such deep dives into I'm still skimming the surface, but I'm putting my face in the water this time. As far as just learning everything I possibly frickin' can about making my team successful. Oh, I've been playing a ton, and I've just been like soaking information in. I'm not retaining it all. But I'm just all right. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. We got the money. We got the cash. Woohoo! What? Isn't this the guy I literally just called up? This is the guy I literally just called up. I will respond to you. We haven't submitted our squad yet, douche. In fact, I'm going to go submit my fucking squad right now, you asshole. But thank you for reminding me I needed to, You need to learn more PV... What do you mean PvP? I mean, as far as FM is concerned. I need the deal to go through officially before I can... Oh, okay, it has. They gave us 1.2 million. Oh, playing against not AI, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, what you need to learn is tendencies. Study your previous matches. Like use your data hub. See what his formation is like, what roles he's using. Think about where he's beating you and what you can do to prevent that. So it's yes, you've got to be exactly. You have to be more flexible, and this is what I've been talking about. And I'm not trying to teach people shit with this. I'm like just saying this is what I've learned over the last few days about Football Manager and the way that I play it. Or the way I need to play it, I guess, is the best way to phrase that. Is about being more flexible. It's about not being afraid to make changes. Like I've felt so much like once I found a tactic that worked, like that's it. It doesn't move. And that's not the way things are, because there are going to be teams that are going to beat you. Before you got here, I was talking about how my Gloucester City save offline, I could not for the life of me, like I have this 4-4-2 that I love using. In fact, I loaded it in here, the llama. That was doing great, like getting the ball forward. It's very solid defensively, but also good. I'm sorry, solid defensively, but also able to get forward, score goals, getting a lot of attacks in, making use of the wide areas, things like that. But whenever I would face a 4-2-3-1, I'd lose. I would short circuit and be like, what's going on? And then I realized by looking at certain other data, specifically just even going to my schedule screen and looking to see what formations or what I did, like how I've done against a 4-2-3-1, and I discovered that the narrow diamond, I mean, this isn't necessarily a good example, but actually it is because I'm 2-0, is using the diamond. So the next time I came up against the 4-2-3-1, I used the frickin' diamond and I won the frickin' match. Now, it didn't mean that I used the diamond forever, because I think I used it for the next match, and we did okay, but it didn't work as well against the formation that I was facing. And so I went back to the 4-4-2, tweaked it a little bit, because it had kind of gotten a little stale in a way. Like I wasn't being as successful with it as I had before. And then I just started smashing team. Like, now, to be fair, like the final 5 matches of the season were all against teams that were like the bottom 6. Like it was like 5 of the bottom 6 I was facing. So there are teams that I had already beaten and I knew I was far superior to. Deadline improve the squad and go from strength to strength. Always looking to improve the squad. You dumbass. All right, let's go to scouted play. We'll start with the scouted players. Like, okay, this guy makes a good trek. Ortiz makes a good Ngan. Like, he's good at anything. I mean, I have no complaints about this guy. He's at Eintracht Frankfurt. He's loan listed. I mean, we'd have to pay for him. Don't necessarily want to do that. Wait, do we have affiliates? We do, right? Oh, it's Celtic. They're not really, like, they're a senior affiliate, but not in a good way. Like, we can get players on loan from Würzburger Kickers, but we just decided that they didn't really have much that we might be interested in. Although, Jonas Dirkner, we looked at him as like a 6 foot, pacey-ish. Wish his acceleration, resolute personality, though. What kit is this? This is, hold on, I gotta remember, I think, oh yeah, it's right here. This is FC Chitwan. This is their kit for this year. They are a Nepalese club. I got this one last month. Yeah, it's like the fact that I got a kit from Nepal is fan-frickin-tastic. I mean, it's like an iron-on bad, so it's not like... But, yeah, it's just sweet. It does look a lot like my, my Lille kit. I've just, you know, it's white with the blue and the red splashes of color. Check out the Chang Limithang football stadium. Where is that? Is that Nepal?
About 1,680,000.
Shut your hole. I hit the wrong damn thing. So, Chit Limithang football stadium. Oh, that's cool. That's the stand? It's the National Sports Stadium. That is freaking cool. Oh my god, it's like a Chinese temple. Obviously, it's Nepal, so it's not China, but like it's the architecture of this thing is just remarkable. Like even the boring looking stand, I mean, they're benches. It's not the most comfortable place to watch a match, is it? That is so cool. Oh, it's the King's box. All right. But I mean, if we can get this guy as a depth option, I mean, he's not terrific. Oh, they're reluctant to let him leave. Never mind. The one player on at Würzburger that we know anything about. Oh, fine. Oh, I don't think he's real, Scheffler. Alexander Kastanov. No. Not even on loan. Not even with a borrowed. Marius Wegman. 6'3". Again, like the acceleration doesn't match the pace. Decent aggression. Composure, wish that was higher. Concentration is good though. Positioning. But I'm looking for like a free body. He's not a free body. I'm not paying $4,500 a week for this guy. Okay, see, Würzburger Kickers is worthless to us. Didn't we ask for a senior affiliate? And didn't they agree? No, I guess they didn't, because he just told us to be like, dude, you're new. Go piss off. I'm new, but we're in second place, man. Don't tell me you thought we were going to be there. Don't insult my intelligence by telling me you thought that we were going to be here when we were predicted 251. I think we were in 11th. I think we've improved a little bit. So we're looking for free loans. I like Philip. Oh, Yakimo Vermeulen. We're looking. Oh God, look at that. He's only 5'10" though. Shh. Mathis Tessier. Oh, fantastic determination on this kid. 6'3". Can you imagine? I mean, he ain't really the playmaker type though. Passing ain't his bag, baby. But maybe as a shadow striker would be pretty nifty. Pedro Andrade, he's at Celtic. He's slow. He's 6'5". You know what? He's not fast, but come on. He's free. He's free. We're looking at bodies. I mean, let's see if there's anybody else. And we're only sticking with because these are the guys that we know. But aside from the fact that he's where is Zach? Wait, it wasn't Zach. No, it wasn't Zach Maricato. What am I looking for? Oh, Pedro Andrade. Marking, tackling, excellent. Positioning's okay. The pace and acceleration is the only thing. But if you leave him back there as like a no-nonsense center back type of thing, like someone who doesn't really need to run, who's not going to move forward, he's got good aggression, concentration is good. He's 21 years old, and he's free. So let's see if they accept that. All right, they did accept it. And that's just it. Yeah, I kind of like where we are now. All right, hopefully finally signing Mirko Oktaz. Who the hell is Mirko Oktaz? Look, he played, like, first off, he's not playing up here. Not with this shit finishing, and we're not a winger team. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. Speaking of responding. I like where we are now. I think we've addressed all of the areas that we really wanted to address. Andrade's coming in, so we got ourselves some additional cover at center. C+, whatever. Whatever. I don't care. I do not care. 25 sounds good for a loanee. just saying goodnight. Squad registration. Let's get Andrade in. We're solid now, guys. I'm very happy about that. Go welcome him in. He's not taking your job, don't worry. Vladan Radulovic. I mean, dribbling. Oh, look at that heading, man. His jumping reach sucks, but his heading is fantastic. So as long as he doesn't have to go up for it. Do I predict a late flurry? Time's running out on everybody. I'm content with the business we have done. I was not expecting the transfer window today. Contracts expiring still. Airmile Crescent, he just signed his contract with us. Curler obviously just signed his contract. We only signed him on the 1-year deal? Oh, that's right, but he's going to probably play enough that it's going to tick over. Let's extend Beer. Beer's a serviceable guy to have around. And he's 19. We just need to make sure that he makes the most out of his development moving forward. Lebensborger also has a we're gonna trigger his clause too. Hopefully they don't get upset about that. Oh, sweet. So our next match is against Austria Lustenau. They're going to be coming up against RB Salzburg. Sassuolo's Yenzim Fiola for $7 million. Oh, nice. 245 grand that we were not expecting. I love that he's here. Alwin Andor has been... He's been just fantastic for us. Five appearances, 3 goals, 3 assists, and a 7.76 average rating. I have no complaints about Alwin Andor. None whatsoever. Anyone attracting interest still? Beer is wanted by Simpolton. Yeah, but he doesn't have enough value. Like, yeah, he's down on our depth chart. I forgot about Shayla. I totally forgot about Shayla. He started our season as our number 10. Tommy Horvat's going to... I don't know why this name is... Oh, you know why? I think I ran into him. Like, I just scouted him in Gloucester. He's just a solid player all around. And he's going to Austria Vienna. That sucks. Biggest deal. Do you think if the fee will put pressure on him to succeed? He'll thrive on it. Former player. We got to say something nice about the former players at the club. All right, the transfer deadline has passed. I'm happy with our business. Ooh, Salzburg traded away a goalkeeper. That is the one position we didn't strengthen. But my man Ozagovic kept 5 clean sheets in 6 appearances. Yeah, I think he's good. Think he is just fine. So we made some pretty big sales. Tend to get one or two more in. Happy that Pedro joined the club. In your climbing department from Polton, it's the deal you want to do is it taken out of your hands. It's difficult on deadline day. Always give the number 2 answer. When in doubt, the number 2 answer. I am stone in love. We raked in record transfer income. 10.25 million. I'm just glad we have money left over. I'm glad we didn't break the bank. And we were able to find a serviceable backup center back to get on a free loan. Nikolai Georgiev, was it like, I know nothing about this guy. Why? He's kept. Whoa. Dude is capped 8 times for Bulgaria at the age of 18. He's making 26 grand a week, though. He's at PSG. I mean, he's making a ton of cash. Loan bids from Cercle Bruges and Heidenheim. Tempting because he's got to be quality. Not that Bulgaria is like a top tier organization, but for once, this song is not playing when we're like getting annihilated. And for those of you watching on YouTube, it is Loser from Beck. More loan offers made for Georgiev. No, I don't care about Paris Saint-Germain. Yeah, so we've played 2 matches. Been streaming for almost 3 hours. Now there was a transfer window. But we've only played 2 matches. Normally, I'm like blowing through the season, trying to get to the end. Or trying to get from one match to the other. But now we're actually taking... Where is not me when you need him? Like, it would amaze him to see this. He was... Like, remember all the scouting we were doing last time? Like, I was literally like pouring through scouting reports. When do I pour through scouting reports? Normally, like, he's yelling at me going, dude, you just had the scouting report. You just completely missed it. No, I don't want that. What am I doing? Whatever I can feel there. Things are gonna change. I can feel it. Yeah, I love that view recommendation. It's remove the stuff that you added in. Remove the team building stuff, you doofus. Mario Rica, 19-year-old wonder kid. Wonder kid striker, Uruguayan. He's at Spurs. Yeah, he's going to be... How much? What are they asking for? Value unknown. Millions. Oh, I don't want... I mean, they're probably loan offers, right? Why is Javier Umania? Like, who is Javier Umania? Like, I don't. Do I have him on my? I must have him on the short list somewhere. Yeah. Whatever, it's fine. Pataka did go to Tondela. He waited too long. Like, we tried to drum up interest in him, and I guess we unsettled him enough that they sold him. But they never came our way. They never said, "Hey, here's Pataka. You want him? You can have him." This may take a little bit. September the 2nd. We still have a ton of leagues loaded up. Oh, not as long as I thought. Loan offers for David Caves, a striker from Brighton. I mean, at this point, we're done with our business. Let's restart that. All right, so they are. We know what they run. We're going to ignore our scouting for now. Like, as much as I'm talking about, like, going in depth, I want to make sure that you guys are getting, like, the full Mr. Cellophane Football Manager experience. And that is not poking around scouting reports 2 days after the window is closed. Do we need to constantly be scouting? Absolutely. Let's see how the team we've got in front of us does first. And I do realize that if we do only stay the 1 year, we have just hamstrung next year's manager with a bunch of backup players that we've extended on their behalf. That's fine. Oh, yeah, but it's like right on the top of my foot. I don't know what I did to it. The top of my foot, like right, like maybe half an inch, 3/4 of an inch from like where like it kind of meets with the ankle. Like it's sore. Like I have a bone bruise or something. I mean, there's no like discoloration or anything. Like, is this just like a getting old thing? Is it that my socks are too tight? That my shoes were weird in some way? Okay, Saz, I gotta say, if you're still around, I do love the fact that when I was on this page and I hit pre-match opposition report, this comes up. I don't know. Maybe it's not linked properly, but on some of the other skins in the data hub under next opponent, there's only the stat pack. And I'm like, that's not enough, because this is just, who cares? And it's confusing. Like, this is, in my opinion, this is poorly designed. League games since what? No, but usually, like, honestly, if I click on, this is what I'm clicking on here. On certain other skins, clicking on that takes me to my squad screen. It doesn't go here where it belongs, which is where what I want. Yeah. If you could teach me, if there was like a simple way you could teach me to fix that, I'd be all for it. Under pressure a lot of the match, perfect. So we're gonna press. The goalkeeper makes a ton of saves, and there's a decent save percentage. No, I mean, so I can further enjoy when I do need to date around a little bit. We've had this conversation. Passing progression. Accurate passing, low number of progressive passes. All right, so he's not passing progressively. I don't know how I would deal with that information. It's this guy. Which means that he's not doing a very good job of getting the ball to his striker. Team defending, they're not conceding a lot of goals. But they play a vertical tiki-taka style, a quick passing style of possession and movement, with a narrower, more direct approach than the standard tiki-taka. So, more direct. I don't know, maybe I need to drop my line back. That's possible. Next opposition perform. Oh, that's what I was just looking at. Scout report. Is this us or them? Have impressed going forward against the 4-4-2, creating an average of 4 clear-cut chances per 90 minutes. Interesting. They're shitting on set pieces. They're not very good dribblers. I mean, now I'm wondering if doing the 4-4-2 is the right way to go. We're taller, we're younger. We have a lower average wage. We have 2 more national. We're just the better team. We're much more diverse. Analyst report. This is them. So in their match against RB Salzburg, they had 7 shots. 2 of them appeared to be like on target-ish. I don't know if these were saved or not. Gained possession, well in the central areas, which they've allowed 67 entries in their final third. Good. Okay. Defended attacks from central areas very well. You know what? I think we might just do what we're doing. They scored from none of the 7 shots. Struggle to make inroads into attacking areas from the left. Okay, they suck on the left. So does that mean we put more pressure on the right? I'm still learning. Emmanuel Donnarumma lost possession more than any other player. Who's Emmanuel Donnarumma? Yeah, now is it our left or their left? Oh, I can say final third entries from their left. So maybe we try to force them to the left. How do we try to force them to the left? How do we try to force them to the left? Oh, come on, man. Pfeffer, Schiller, Beckman, Labor Sports. Beckman is... so good. Maybe Schiller is a libero. Not really not really set for that right now. But it's an idea. I have an idea. We'll go double Carolero. That way we've got a little bit more coverage here. Wait, that's the right. Never mind. That's our left. They're right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Labersberger to defend duty, and we've got the Carolero, so we're more defensively sound over on this side. That's what we'll do. I think you have to remember 9. Oh, that's true. That is definitely true. I've noticed that. We need to put somebody on the bench. I mean, Sheila, come on. Definitely you come onto the bench. Kuzma, come off. Let's go with Schnabel. Actually, you know what? Let's go with Andrade. How is Andrade playing this year? He was on Celtics B team. Fine. 33 appearances, scored 6 goals with 3 assists and a 7.49 rating. I mean, literally, like one of the skins I'm using, they call it the mixed skin because he just took stuff that he liked from various skins. Like, so for example, Saz, and again, no criticism if the answer is what I don't think it is. So your opening screen, you know, your lineup card screen, is that something you came up with, or did you borrow that from someone? Because I saw it on another skin. So either I borrowed. When you're entering the match, and it's got the 2 white cards with the team, you know, kind of, or where it shows the formation of the team. I'll point it out when we get there. Where's my match focus screen? Oh, well, hold on. Before I do anything else. You do that. Sven. Do that. Denver fan. How do you see the report of your opponent? I can show you where you can find it. It should be in the data hub. Now the issue is that whatever skin, Denver, are you using a skin? What skin are you using? Oh, you're using SAS. Then I'll definitely show you how I did it. It's a super easy way to do it. Give me 1 sec. I just need to concentrate for like half a second here. I couldn't understand. Why else was I on the screen? No, this is why I was on. Never mind. This is why I was on the screen. Okay, so where's the... I got there from the news item. Oh, here. The opposition report. You'll get this news item a couple of days before the match. Literally, all you have to do is click where it says here, pre-match opposition report. It brings you into the data hub under next opponent overview. So this is what the overview looks like, and then I was also, you can get their data hub information on them. Now this is just kind of built in with this information. Scout report is literally you scouting their team. Yeah, you do need to have the staff of the reports. That is true. You need the analysts, and you get their analyst report as if they were yours. Are they in the conference league, or did I just click on I might have just clicked on the conference league. If you don't have the staff for it, you'll just get the stat pack. Yes. Or did you send something? Did you send something through Discord, or you did? No, that's Pixel. Yes, you did. Nope, that's the group. Oh, Pixel sent me the highlights. Beautiful. You see the stat. You need analysts. What about the Frankensteining? Well, no, I'm saying is like, is there a way? Like, is there a way that you could teach me what to look for to create the link? Yes. Oh, about that. Oh, no, I did see that. Thank you. I'm just saying because I saw it somewhere else as well. Like, that was the first time I learned that you have 7 performance recruitment analysts. Huh. Then I'm not sure. Which SAS skin are you using? If you go into your preferences, what's the name of the version of the skin? But my guess is that the one I'm using just has certain enhancements. It doesn't, as far as I know, that isn't like a reactivated thing that wasn't working in like an earlier version. Oh, you're gonna want to update that anyway. If you go here, you're gonna want the March 2, I believe. I'm about to show you all of the frickin' skins I now have. Yeah, you're gonna want where is it? Oh, I got SAS 24 March 2025 final. Oh, that was the. I'm sorry, that was wrong. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Maybe I should click on the link and. I forgot that I got rid of the old versions. So it's okay. It's SAS. It's SAS24.march.2.fmf. So if you go to the link, just scroll down. It's the one on the bottom. Hey, it's not every day that you have the creator of the skin that you are using hanging out in chat. Which also means that SAS hasn't gone to bed yet. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to I thought that was the one. I confused myself. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so generally we're going to always pick this one. Now, if you have gestures where it's not just pointing fingers, where like you can, they always recommend to smile warmly and pick that one. Now, if there's only like bang the table or point the finger or wag your finger, like anything that just involves hand gestures, you go no gesture and pick the option in the middle, like the neutral option. That's when they're trying to bait you. Like when you've got, like when you just lost the match that you should have won and you're upset and you threw the water bottle at the team during the match. Those are the kind of questions you're going to get. Stroke me. Keep forgetting to goose the algorithm. Please to hold. There we go. Benedict Schnabel We'll praise his training because not going to push the issue. See, he still likes it. We're going to keep our eye on Mathis Tessier because I think like he'd be a good guy to have. Why is it not highlighting it though? Whatever. He'd be a good guy to have if we were to run the 4-4-2, which we are going to keep in our arsenal. Oh, I was saying earlier, so I'm teaching you guys all about stuff that maybe you didn't know about Football Manager because I didn't know it about Football Manager. But when you're here, like in the match, you don't even have to hit load. Like there's, you can pull up the full list of your tactics. So it doesn't even have to be one of the 3 that you're training at that particular moment. If you just need a tactic, you just throw it in. Like I'm not training Cradle of Liberty, for example. And if I wanted to try out the Cradle of Liberty, which I wouldn't do with the team as it's set up, although it's another narrow tactic where the width is all coming from the back line, the wing backs. But if I wanted to, damn well know that I can. The other thing I absolutely love is when your team is doing well, they will train better. Like I have nobody that I can criticize because we're playing well. And honestly, we should roll Austria less than now based on how we are playing. Now, we are 6 points behind RB Salzburg because they have not lost, and we have. But we do have a game in hand. Oops. You've been winging everything for Game Scout? Dude, I've been winging this for almost 2 years now. Seriously, you have no... Sass can tell you, like, most of the guys in chat can probably tell you that I need to go to the gym. Like, I'm doing this with my arms, and I feel them wiggling. Of course, if I go to the gym, that's less time I get to play Football Manager, so guess I'm not going to the gym. Like, no, seriously, like, I've never claimed to be, even though I stream this game, I have never claimed to know what I'm doing. The things that I'm talking about today are things that I have learned from other people or managed to discover. And I'm not telling people to be a teacher necessarily, but basically, like, I'm just sharing my experience of like going, hey, guess what? I just learned this. Did you know this? This is cool. And maybe it's something you can incorporate into your game. That's it. All right, so we got Carolero, obviously. That's support only. But we moved Labor Sorger to a fullback on defend because, again, they're not very good at... Or they're... Well, now I forget what the damn thing is. Please hold. They've struggled to come in on the left wing. That means they're coming in on the right wing. I'm glad I reread this. All right, so we're going to make Antolin a Carolero as well. And we're gonna put him back on attack. So now we're gonna shore up this right side. We know that they suck on the left. So, or we're gonna try to force them to the left where they're not very good because we're gonna hopefully with these two guys clog up this area. And when the ball is over here, as a ball-winning midfielder, Kohler is gonna drift over as well. There we go. This is all right. Oh, that's why Sheila was injured, or Sheila. I mean, he's already on the development list. So here we go. Now we're going to see how this works against this team. We're going to see if this is the approach. But the very fact that I'm even looking at these things and considering that we need to take at a certain... This is the screen, obviously. I've seen different backgrounds, but like this presentation. But I've also seen like the same... This up here. Yeah, I think it's the something elite that Bizarre uses. Has this, but it has the old version. Saz, you remember your first version that had the look at this. Look at the pressure we're putting on this side as they try to come in on the right. They couldn't make inroads. Remember when it was like a digital version, like the digital clock? I hated that, by the way. I'm so glad you changed it. But like they used, basically this look is the same, but it's the digital clock look. Thrown in, oh, put over. I'm so glad you changed it. I really am. Like this is so clean. Like for me, clean is like... I just wish this typeface could be on everything. That's all I want. That's the only thing from preventing this from being the absolutely 100% perfect skin is that typeface. Yeah! Tim Baumgartner! Sneaking one in. Antolin picking up the assist off of the corner. It's Lustenau 0, ADMIRA 1. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to get you to teach me, damn it. This is why I asked you like a couple of months ago. Do you remember when I asked you? I'm like, is there a way that you could teach me where to find? Now I can do it for Unity. Great. Is there, like, if you could teach me how to find out what typeface was being used in the skin and how to change it? Botomosi blocked. Baumgartner. Guess what? Yeah, they're going to try to knock us out, man. Molnar. I mean, look at the way that we were able to hold up our play. Dangerous position. Not really a dangerous kick. Like, literally... Here's the thing, though. No Comic Sans. Look at that. That is the most dangerous play in all of Football Manager these days. Those like free kicks from the side that go back post. Do you know how many of those I've scored? Great play by Antolin winning the ball. Molnar playing it forward. One back though by Lustenau. Turi. Schandl coming up the middle. Feeds it left. Pijazic. Being tracked well by Leversorger. Zay into the middle. Schandl shoots and puts it in. What a finish by Tomas Schandl. Cannot blame that. Cannot blame them. I mean, but you also warned me that it might screw things up. Like, if I could take whatever the font is that Tato uses and incorporate it in here, like, that's it. I don't need to do anything else. That literally is the only... It's not the only thing I like. Obviously, the Tato skin has some great stuff, most of which you can find in SAS24. But the best thing is the typeface. I can't believe we're tied to these guys. That was a finish and a half. But thank you, Sass. I appreciate it. I'll read that. The only thing... The only, like, as much as I would love to learn skinning, like, I need another project. Like, I need a frickin' hole in the head. Indoor, in, his shot's blocked. He'll go out for a corner. Like, I'm already working a full-time job, streaming multiple times a week, 3, 4 typically, right? Putting out YouTube videos every weekday. Contemplating doing another series. Come on, come on. There you go. No. No. And also... Wait, are they down the man? No, they just switched. I would, but my personal Skinner won't change the fucking typeface for me. No, but I'm also going to be probably participating. Oh. Oh, man. Good effort. Good effort. Bottomosi just couldn't keep that one down. So I'm probably going to be part of another YouTube channel. Non-streaming, non-football manager related. Just me and a friend of mine vibing. Eating French fries. And chatting about stuff. Badnosi. Oh, what a touch. He's in. He shoots and he scores. That is why we brought him in. Oh, you know I'm only messing with you. Like, I have no expectations of you doing that. Now, if you could have, like, walked me through, I would have done it myself. You could have just said, oh, it's right here, here, here. That's why I'm so glad that you included me on, this little project of yours, because I guess we'll play Radulovic. No, I don't want to use him as shot. You know what? Fine, stay as a playmaker. Because I am honored to have some kind of input on, the future of this endeavor. Why is Labersorger on a 6.4? Antolin, he's already got one assist. Oh, he's dispossessed by Sarakia. Shondel back for Donnarumma. But there's Scholler to cover. Look, see, we're not letting them in. We changed the role of our right. We changed the role of our right, our left center mid to accommodate the playing style of our opponent, and it just paid off. All right, Labersorger, do I really want... Let's see what Pedro... Oh, he doesn't have the pace, though. He doesn't have the pace. Let's move Beckman out there. That's right. Beckman can play there. We'll bring Andrade in the middle. See what he can do. Although, hold on. Please hold. No, oh, no, we want him to be a no-nonsense. And definitely not on cover. Good save by Uzagovic. As we went away. But Austria Lustenau looking to equalize on the corner. Sending it back post. Beckman deals with it. Pijazic will track it down. Lumera to Turi. Out wide. Donnarumma. Into the middle. Oh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That looked like a great defensive play. No penalty. It's going to be a penalty. It's always a frickin' penalty. That is the one thing, I feel like there are too many penalties in this game. Zakaria. Oh, Ozagovic guessed right. Yep, screw it. We're going to go into an attacking mentality. And Endora was a little tired. Oh, that just sucks donkey balls. So we're going to demand more of our team. I don't know if this is going to do much of anything for us. I think we're going to just come out of this with a draw. Oh, that sucks. We're still ahead of Austria on the table, though. And frankly, just not finishing last is not getting relegated was our goal for the year. Yeah, I think this is just the, get the final whistle highlight. Oh, the ref's on the take, guys. Perfect defensive play by our center backs. And they awarded a frickin' penalty. There we go. Oh, I thought they were going to give him an opportunity to make a play. I mean, they passed, man. They got a lot of passes. They actually enjoy the majority of possession. But we did what we intended to do. Look at this. Antolin Poundgart now. Goal and assist from him. Batamosi scoring the goal. Like, I don't know. Our team still played well. We're going to say that they were unhappy. Or unlucky. I'm not going to slam them for their play. Not at all. They did exactly what we asked of them. And unfortunately, thanks to the referee and a very poor decision, we didn't get the win. We were denied the victory. No, I'm curious what the 4-4-2, what the llama would have done. Mama, I'm sure how to handle now. Yes, you have. Okay. Whew. Maybe he did something wrong. Still can't see opponent scouting. Denver fan, what point of the season are you in? Still 6 unbeaten. February. I don't know if there's a setting or not. Wolfsberger in 10th is coming up next. That's where we're going to pick up next stream because I'm getting a little sleepy. Need to go to bed. Let me look at my staff here. I mean, I've got 2 recruitment analysts. I don't even have a head recruitment analyst. I do. Do you have a head performance analyst? Like you, and you said you have 7 analysts? Does that include your youth team or? Don't do Duolingo at 6 a.m.? I was doing it at midnight. But the problem, I'm not going to, I'm doing a crappy job this, Tobias Krebs. Straight line progression. 1 head, 7 performance, 6 recruitment. Okay, so, advice and reports. No, it's not that. It's not that. Is it under advice and reports? Advice categories. I never even realized you could... No way. I'm learning something new here. Probably. I did not realize. No shit. Holy crap. Player duty combination. What the hell is that? I don't need them to give me takers because I don't set my takers right now. All right, let's confirm. I didn't realize you can click on this to get this. Fascinating. Okay, yeah, let's go scouting. Yeah, do you delegate this or no? And if you delegate it, you've got to delegate it to somebody that can do it. You're your chief scout on the scouting opposition reports? I mean, that's whoever. That's the email that you get. These, I think that may be it. Lonely as a night. Should go to the recruit staff. No, this is actually just staffing. It's not the media. Can't be training. It's not tactics. Match day, no. Yeah, and this is the set pieces. I don't know if there's something about the team. Who are you managing? You think you got it? That could be it. Because I don't remember seeing it with my Gloucester save. In fact, let's take a look right now to see if it was just the skin I was using. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to load up my Gloucester save. Oh, although, you know what? I don't have a next opponent. Let me load up an older version of it. Load game. Cloud. All right, so this is the most recent, April 30th. The season's over. All right. I think this one. I think this one still has a match. Oh, okay. Yeah, so next match against the winner of Curzon Ashton Telford. Oh, I don't. I need to move ahead to. I'll send my assistant. It doesn't matter. I'm not saving this anyway. All right, so we're taking on Telford. So I now have a next opponent. No, I don't have it here. So it's a save issue. Let me go to my staff then. So advice and reports, coaching, staffing, whatever. So you're delegating, but you're not really delegating without clicking on it. Fuck yeah. Dude, Denver, we taught each other something. Aren't you glad you were here tonight? Hopefully you're following. I think potentially we'll be back tomorrow night. No, it's not dumb. It's not dumb. Like, yes, it's dumb that... Thank you very much for the follow. It's not dumb that... Yeah, it's dumb that you have to do it, but it's not dumb that you didn't know it, because I didn't know it. And I bet half the people out there didn't know it. But now I can get the information, and now I am going to absolutely dominate now that I'm going to be in the National League with this team. Boom. So now that I know what to do, I can actually do it with the team as is. All right. Thanks all for being here. I appreciate it. I'm going to watch some Atletico Nacional highlights, and yeah, it's midnight, dude. I'm going to bed. Have yourselves a wonderful night. I just don't feel like writing out. Go find yourself someone to watch if you want to. I appreciate it. Everyone on YouTube, thank you so very much. Didn't reach the heights today as we did the last couple of streams, but still, the amount of time that you guys spend watching me play Football Manager is just absolutely amazing, and I am humbled, and I thank you for it. Take care, everyone. Until we see each other again, bye-bye.